architecture, again, the language, but the idea that there is a coherent set of content to represent a learning objective is important, and the idea that multiple media potentially is mixed. It doesn't always have to be, it doesn't call for it. The learner-centeredness of having the navigation that's consistent, that's actually one thing that also is a strength of the NROC material, in that we can take a lot of different learning objects and media and put it in a fairly common player shell so that there's some consistency of navigation affordances for the end user. And that is a really important factor in not only the learner's experience, but also the teacher. The fact that they can go back and forth, they can repeat things, they can choose the mode that they want to be in, that helps them the most is a very important aspect of this. The remix, this all has to do with this architecture, being able to create coherent learning objects that have a particular learning outcome, and therefore an assessment tied to it, allows for much freer remixing, or more coherent remixing across, particularly NROC, but the whole library as it grows. So it allows for this tailoring to the particular audiences. I think the idea of serving underserved populations, this is an important ingredient. Again, whether this is the exact language, but the underlying principles behind this are essential if we're going to build a growing library, whether it's in NROC or in many other libraries where material can be remixed. It's truly at this level where it's going to make a difference whether or not all of this material can in fact be shared and be usable across all of these investments. And so this organization, whether or not this is at the level of a proposal, I think it's important to understand and to be able to speak to, maybe it's not exactly like this in the proposal, but it is the concept of being